From the KDLM studios in Detroit Lakes, it's Hodge Podge with Carol McCarthy, presented by Partnership for Health, and now airing on TV3.
And joining me in the studio this morning, I've got Pat Petermann from the Boys and Girls Club of Detroit Lakes. Good morning, Patrick.
Good morning, Carol.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
Well, we've delayed your appearance here for a week.
Just a week.
Just a week, but you've been busy.
Things are rolling pretty swiftly now. Not only are we ending up the school year and after-school programs here in the next week and a half, we're also preparing for our summer programs, which are going to be shortened this year. We are going to start up on the 29th of May, so early this year, so we can get rolling with kids, and then we'll be done on July 30th.
Oh, okay.
This year, so about 43 days, I think I counted, that will be open for summer. If parents are interested in getting involved in the summer program, we continue to be displaced out at True Life Church. We've been serving about 90 to 100 kids every day out there. True Life Church has been a fantastic place for us to be while we've been displaced. Lots of room out there, lots of green space. So the kids have enjoyed it. So if parents are interested in getting involved in the summer program, they should give Tammy a call out there. We did have summer sign up in April, but we continue to take kids. Our numbers are a little bit down, so we've got room.
Okay.
So they can give us a call out there at 847-5700 and just ask for Tammy.
All right. Very good. So, yes, the Boys and Girls Club of Detroit Lakes in the middle of a construction of a new building, and it is looking fantastic.
It's starting to take shape. The outside, the only thing that's not done, I believe, on the outside, besides the landscape, of course, is the masons got to come out and do the brick for the bottom part of the building. And I believe the tops are being put on this week or late last week. So the colors are up. It looks nice. Looks nicer when you get up close and personal to it. So we're excited about that. There's lots going on inside also. We are probably 75% complete with construction. But now we're under the gun with several things. Furniture needs to be decided upon and ordered in the next week to 10 days to get it here in time for the grand opening or the ribbon cutting on August 22nd. I believe it's about 104 days away. Kind of keeping track now. Getting a little nervous, but we're doing fine. Lots of people inside the building. Sheetrock is up. They're taping. They've started painting the gymnasium ceiling, which is interesting, at 38 feet high.
Yes.
Up there painting that so that they can put the acoustical tile in closer to when they get the gym floor in. So lots of things going on up there. If you go up there on a Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, there's probably 20 to 25 people inside that building working. So it's going along smoothly. We have not hit any major roadblocks. The only thing that really slowed us down was the weather this year during the winter. A few days where they couldn't work or didn't work or couldn't do some things. But now they're starting to put in, I see they're going to start putting in the rest of the storm sewer and pipes underground up there. So Haug will be doing some of that this week and next. And things will start taking a little more shape up there with some of that earth being moved a little bit more.
Okay. Pat Petermann from the Boys and Girls Club of Detroit Lakes in the studio with me this morning. We're getting an update on the new building being constructed at Frobisher Park, right up on the hill, just up the road, down the road a piece from the station, at the intersection of 34 and Roosevelt. So, yeah, it looks fantastic. I mean, you come up over that hill on Roosevelt and you look across and it's
kind of hits you.
It is. Yeah. It does. I mean, it's like, whoa. And I like the colors, the silver kind of steel and the blue.
You know, and I can't take any credit for that. Although I was in on part of the decisions on that, I kind of let my staff put those colors together, and it does look nice. We've had lots of compliments about it. Now people want to see the inside, which we'll get there. We'll get there.
Well, that's a good advertisement, though. So is the gym floor, are you going to have like a little Is it going to be wood? And are you going to have like an inlaid kind of logo for the Boys and Girls Club and all that kind of stuff?
We were able to, we're still raising money.
Yes.
We're about $125,000. If we got that over the next couple months, we're there, which is exciting. But that gym and that gym floor, that's going to be a big part of our programming, not only for Boys and Girls Club kids, but we're also going to use that gym for volleyball tournaments, volleyball practices, basketball tournaments, arts and craft fairs, family reunions, other events. We're going to hold our big buck bash up there in January. That'll be our first big event. You asked about the floor. It will be a hardwood maple floor.
Nice.
It will be cool. We'll unveil it when we open up, but it's going to look really cool.
That's exciting.
Yes.
Now all you need is a swimming pool up there.
Somebody threw that out there, but boy, to maintain those, it's a challenge.
I'd help.
I know you would.
All right. Pat Petermann from the Boys and Girls Club of Detroit Lakes in the studio with me this morning. We're going to continue our conversation after a quick break with Pat Petermann coming up next on Hodge Podge.
Now, back to Hodge Podge with Carol McCarthy on KDLM Detroit Lakes.
Back in the studio with Pat Petermann from the Boys and Girls Club of Detroit Lakes in the middle of construction on a new building. And coming into the rounding the corner to the final stretch of construction, as they'd say in the racing world. So we've got you've got some more money to raise, and like you said, and you're selling pavers. Pavers are still on sale right now.
Yep, they are, and Crowshire Park is I think very important to our community, not only for the whole community, but on the north side here. And Bernice Crowshire donated that land in honor of Lyle, who was killed in World War II. So we want to honor that and create that memorial for them as part of their legacy. So we're excited about that, and we're getting some landscape numbers for that. But yes, we're selling 8-inch by 8-inch granite pavers. Nest Granite's been very kind to us as far as letting us sell those and giving us a reduced price on those to engrave them, so that we keep $100 out of each $150 we collect for a paver. We've sold about 90 pavers so far.
Okay.
My goal was 300. It's still 300. We did sign with Nest Granite to sell 250. Will we get there? I think so. I think once people see it up there, then we'll sell a lot. But if people are interested, we do have them at the chamber, forms that you can get, and they're very easy to read, self-explanatory. Fill out the sheet and leave it at the chamber, or you can get a hold of me and I'll get it for you, or get you one. People are doing it in honor of, in memory of, or just in the name of their family or loved one. Even businesses are putting their names on them. So it's going to look very cool. I believe it's up on our website if people want to take a look. There's been some things in our local newspaper and things like that. The other thing we're looking at possibly doing is a mass mailing here in the next week or two. It's quite expensive to do that, and it's hard for a nonprofit to pull that trigger. But I think for us to get the word out there to everybody, give them an opportunity, we'll probably go ahead and do that. And we'll get there. I'm very excited that area is going to look very nice for the community, and a place where visitors, for not only for our club, but for visitors to our community and community members, to be able to go and just overlook that west side there and look down into those wetlands, and you can see quite a ways, and it'll be cool. We'll make it very nice.
Right. It is just amazing. So what is going to be done? So now the building is done, and kind of the layout of the land, you've taken a little dirt off the top. So you used to have a softball field kind of down in that little hollow area.
Yes.
Are you still going to have a softball field, or what's going to happen there?
No, that had to be part of when they moved all that earth up there. They had to slant it for water drainage.
Oh, okay, yeah.
For rainfall, snow, things of that nature. Our hope is, probably not this year, but next, that we develop that into a city park somehow. Okay. But there needs to be some work done down there. So we want to work with the city of DL and the park and how could we make that a nice area, again, for visitors, for bikers, for people walking on the path that goes right by there. So we want to make that inviting down there. So we've got some thoughts and ideas, but that's probably going to have to wait another year.
Right. And you're going to put play equipment up there, obviously.
Yep. We'll have 2 playgrounds for sure. Full court basketball. All those will probably be, fenced in because when you go to the west side there where everything will be, there's kind of a drop off there because of the wetlands. So we'll probably fence all that in, let the balls and things stay up instead of going down. But yeah, we got some work to do there, and we got some pretty good ideas and starting to lay things out. But first of all, we want to get the building built, get the club going in there, see how it rolls. We'll open August 28th when school opens. So things will go quite fast, and, we'll probably do some seeding and landscaping up there this fall.
Okay.
And then next year, once the snow goes away, in 2020, we'll start looking at the playground areas and what we can do there, and then what do we want to do down below. Because there'll be a sidewalk leading from the facility all the way down and meander past the Frobisher Monument down to what we're going to be a city park.
Okay, because that's kind of what I've saw. Is it looks like almost a natural pathway
where you can come in from 34 there. That will be an out driveway.
Okay.
And all that will be paved and look very nice. And they'll start on the parking lot here in the coming weeks also.
Well, and that is going to be a huge change because I know the old one, it was just kind of that little makeshift parking way, and it got a little dicey when you had the buses coming in and cars parked.
That's not changing. That's gonna be an entrance.
Right. But I mean, just the size of it.
Yes.
So it's gonna be much bigger
and
a little more conducive to the traffic coming and going.
You are correct.
And more level.
Yes. Yes.
All right. So lots of great things happening at the Boys and Girls Club of Detroit Lakes. So, Pat, when the club opens again, are you taking members? Are people able to sign up to become members yet?
Great question.
When fall starts?
We are already getting phone calls. Can I sign my kids up for the new club?
Because it is a great advertisement.
It is.
They want to be in that building.
That facility is built for 235 kids.
Right.
Yes, they can sign up as members. We're starting that process because people are calling. The other challenge is finding enough staff to have people up there and staff it. So my thought is we're going to end up with 175 to 190 kids when we open. That's perfect. We're not there yet. So if people are interested or want to know more about our programs, just give Tammy or Alyssa a call out at the club, out at the church where we're displaced, and they'll explain things to them.
Okay, and is that going to affect, is the new building, I mean, you've got, about 125,000 left, but is it going to affect the fee for becoming a member? You've got a pretty
membership stays the same, right. $75 annually, and then $25 per child per day during the summer.
Okay.
We've got scholarships available, so they can apply for those, and that's, it's just a process of filling out some paperwork, and if you qualify, you'll get a scholarship. We will not turn a child away. We'll work with you. If you can't pay, we'll figure something out.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Pat Petermann, director of the Boys and Girls Club of Detroit Lakes, in the studio with me this morning, giving us an update on the new club being built and the club still maintaining its membership and programming out at the True Life Church in the meantime. And the summer season is just about underway. So, Pat, also you've got the fundraising events coming up that I'm sure you're also coordinating.
We are. August 1st through the 3rd is We Fest.
Yes, that's coming sooner than we think.
Yes, we are again doing our camper raffle. Trying to get sponsors right now, and we'll get tickets out here in the coming week or two to start selling those. We're also doing the VIP food and beverage. So under the big tent for the VIPs to the event, we will have 175 to 200 volunteers to help in those areas, and they pay us per volunteer hour. So last year we raised, between that and the We Fest camper, close to $40,000 for our bottom line. And when you have an $800,000 budget, we need to have that because every little bit helps. So yes, we are working on that right now, and we'll have started planning that process and getting stuff up on our website. And our volunteer coordinators, Raina and Lisa, are back on board, and they'll take care of the VIP side, where I and my staff will take care of the raffle side.
All right. Very good. So if you're looking to get out to WeFest and help for a good cause, help to raise money and help volunteer, that's a great option.
Yes.
For you. Also, talk a little bit about your board. Board members, are you up to speed on board members?
Yep.
Do you need any more?
You know what? We'll always take new people. If you're interested in the board, we meet every third Tuesday of the month. We've got a few committees that they can get on. We just welcome to our board Julia Nelmark from MMCDC. Her kids used to come to the club when I first came to the club 14 and a half years ago. So we've got some history there, and it's nice to get her on our board. I believe we've got 11 board members currently, which includes 2 people from our Perham Advisory Council. But if somebody's interested and wants to be a part of it, we'd love to have you. So we go through a process of sitting down, explaining to you what the process is and what entails being on our board of directors, and then go through that process and then bring you to a board meeting to see if you want to, just sit in and listen to see what goes on. They normally last an hour and a half for our board meetings. So if somebody's interested, they can give me a call. My office is up at the old in the kidney dialysis building, the old what was Country Market back in the day.
Market, yeah.
So I'm up there on the second floor, or they can get a hold of me on my cell at 234-1609.
All right. Pat Petermann from the Boys and Girls Club of Detroit Lakes. And, of course, you've got the thrift store thriving. It's kind of that time of year when people are cleaning out and donating.
And we're starting to see it.
Yep.
Yep. They got hit hard on Saturday as far as donations, which we need.
Right.
So, yes, people are starting to get their homes on the lake open, their cabins open, and either purchasing or wanting to get rid of, cleaning out and bringing it in. So that's awesome.
Good treasure hunting at the thrift store.
That's right.
Right. Well, lots going on as we have talked to Pat Petermann from the Boys and Girls Club of Detroit Lakes. Of course, you, like you said, Perm is also affiliated with our club, and things are going well over there.
Things are going really well over there. About 110 kids every day.
Wow.
They're looking at some options over there. Some community interest group in Fergus Falls has contacted me. They want to talk about opening a club over there, so we're just starting the baby steps of talking about what it takes to open a new club in another community. So I'll be a part of that here in the coming weeks and months also. So that's exciting.
Right. And it's amazing, our community, the Boys and Girls Club, has been here for how long?
This is the 62nd year.
Right. So not every community has a Boys and Girls Club.
They do not.
And a thriving one at that.
Yes.
So it's a great offering we have here in Detroit Lakes, moving forward with a new building and just a lot of community support. So it's good to see.
Community support is just awesome. We really appreciate it.
All right. Well, keep up the good work, Pat.
Thank you, Carol.
Don't get too tired out. Don't work yourself too hard.
I know. We'll keep going.
All right. All right. Pat Petermann from the Boys and Girls Club. And that's going to wrap up Hodge Podge for today.